What's up, guys? It's Conker Cool from EGW. So, yeah, as you guys can tell that I'm no longer in EGW or acwf, no longer in South Florida. And I guess I kind of owe people an explanation who's been following the storylines. So I wanted to do a little bit of kayfabe and tell the realness, of course, but I didn't know how that was going to work. So I'm just going to do my best, so bear with me. First and foremost, I obviously had to move to, I guess, Central Florida. I'm in Palm Harbor right now, which is about 4 hours away from South Florida, from where I normally reside at, from Coolville, USA. Yeah, there was a dispute against the place I was living with my mother, unfortunately, and she didn't like me for a long time, and neither did I. I didn't respect her anymore, and they're just... You know, it's hard to resign with somebody that's actually fake. But, yeah, she says that I hit her, which if you've seen my mother, she weighs 350 pounds. There's no way, I'm 120, it's soaking wet, so there's no way I can move a mountain of a woman. But she lied to the cops that I went to jail and had nowhere else to live. And the only option was to be homeless under a bridge and probably never wrestle because I just wouldn't have a place, or moved to Florida or Central Florida with my dad. So that's what I did. Yeah, the last couple times I was actually trying to wrestle, my mom actually had my stuff and she wouldn't give it back, and thank God for Mafaro coming to go pick up the belt, because my mom loves Mafaro. Who doesn't? He's a great guy. He's one of my personal best friends. But yeah, he went and got the title and my clothes, and basically gave it back to, you know, me, so we could keep on with the EGW legacy. Yeah, I don't want to get too personal because I don't know how to feel, but I might as well, because I'm not doing anything, and I've never lied to the EGW fans or the acwf fans, so what's the point of doing it now? But yeah, I had a bad problem with drugs, a very, very bad problem, and I knew that if I kept continuing the way I was going, getting high during the matches, getting high after the matches, you know, I knew I was going to die. And when I'm dead, I can't wrestle at all. So go away for a year and live, or keep wrestling and die. Unfortunately, I mean, I had to leave, and I mean, I'm feeling a lot better. I've been here for about a week. I've been sober for a week, going through the withdrawals, but you know, it is what it is. I put myself in that position. Pills are a hell of a drug. Subutex to be that matter. But I wanted to pull up Ryan Zane here and kind of say exactly what happened, because right before I was the most proudest match that I've ever had in EGW, my farewell match for a year. I talked to Billy Ray and John Exactly, and they all told me, they were like, who do you want to lose your belt to? You have to lose the belt. I was going to have a tournament, but John Exactly had to relinquish his belt because he was the hardcore champion. Well, I decided Magic Atkins because I love Magic, you know. I'm breaking kayfabe, I'm sorry, but yeah, like, he's really one of my... I respect him a lot, and he deserved that title, and I could give it to anybody. I decided to give to him because I knew he was going to, you know, be the best at that champion. I just think it's funny that he has his own company and has yet to win a title in his, but he had won 2 belts in ours. But hey, that just goes to show you how good you are in the ring. I miss you, bud. Yeah, so I had the match, I had the card, I was going to upload it, and everything was going to be great. And then, of course, I get home and I get high, because that's what I did. And guess what happened? I lost the memory card like a fucking idiot. So now, the best match I've ever had in my EGW career, I mean, it was literally the best match ever, against Magic Atkins, one of my personal friends. And I knew I was going to lose, but I didn't care, because I was like, it's so worth it. And I wanted to go out with a bang. And I did. And of course, Body Slam Van Dam versus Miguel the Monster Burgos, even another great match. Personally, I don't feel I have great matches with Miguel, but I watched that and I was dead wrong. Miguel definitely was on his A game as well. But I guess what I can do is kind of explain what happened. And I hope that I'm allowed to upload this, because I mean, yeah, I own half of EGW, but I'd like to get approval from everybody else as opposed to just keep doing this. So, but anyway, I guess Mafaro came out of his car and gave a promo about being the 24/7 heavy metal champion. And out of nowhere, a new EGW superstar, Rudy, comes in and schoolboys him from behind, pinning him 1, 2, 3, becoming the new 24/7 heavy metal champion. Right afterwards, John Exactly relinquished his belt, like I said, the hardcore title, due to his eyesight that he cannot see, which I hope you get better soon, buddy, because EGW needs you. Unfortunately, Magic Atkins came out, and he was going to give a promo. Well, Conker Cool, myself, had to go and put his 2 cents in, saying that I accept the match, and I'm going to, if I win, you'll never challenge for my belt again, and if he wins, obviously, he'll become the new international champion. Next up on the card, I believe, was Miguel the Monster Burgos versus Conker Cool, Body Slam Van Dam. And that was to move up to the finals. So the winner of this match, if I recall, he eliminated Body Slam in the first round. I don't remember. Monster Miguel Burgos ended up winning the match and now putting him in the main event against Billy Ray Cool for the EGW World Heavyweight Championship. And I have to say, I know you guys won't be able to see it, and I won't be able to ever get it again. It's lost footage that'll never be found. But Miguel, like I said, was on his A game, and Miguel, you did a great job, and I have to take my hat off to you, my invisible hat. You did a great job, buddy. So the main event, Conker Cool versus Magic Atkins. Conker Cool, myself, Magic Atkins comes out, and then Conker, myself, comes out. Billy Ray comes out just to kind of walk me to the ring, and we had the match. And I had the best match I have ever had in my entire career. It was the best match. I wanted to go out with a bang, like I said, and I did. I wanted to show the world, it's like, this is, I'm going out with a bang, I might as well. Unfortunately, the footage was lost. But I went for a 3-shot burst, and I hit it. And I went and covered him, he kicked out. Surprise. He get back up. I went to go for it again. He caught my foot, spun me around, hit me with the trick card. And pinned me 1, 2, 3, and became the new international champion. Oh, back to what I was saying with St. John relinquishes his belt. I don't know if I said that, but St. John was and is the new general manager for EGW, since Miguel the Monster Burgos is the new general manager for ACWF. So that's going to be a fun feud to see how that's going to go about, how John Exactly takes the direction of EGW, and how Miguel the Monster Burgos takes ACWF in what direction. What plans they have. Maybe when John's eyesight gets better, there'll be a match against the 2 general managers of both companies, and for I don't know, the winner will be control of both. I don't know. But during that, there was another thing going on. I think there was another match. It was Body Slam Van Dam comes and pins out of nowhere, hits Rudy, I believe, with some kind of super kick. Knocks him down and pins him for the 1, 2, 3. Body Slam Van Dam's the new champion. But out of nowhere, Violent comes out and pins Body Slam Van Dam, and now Violent is the new 24/7 heavy metal champion, taking that belt to ACWF, which is another EGW title. And I gotta say, I know that you can expect great things from Violent, because of course he showed his worth in that, and it was a great finish to a great show. Which brings us to Survive If I Let You, EGW's pay-per-view. Now, I was supposed to have a match as Body Slam. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be around for that because we didn't film it. However, we did film the main event for Survive. It's a 3-on-3, and I'm not... Magic Atkins and Megafly with a special guest, which has not been revealed yet, and I'm not going to give the spoilers now. You'll have to watch the match, versus Conker Cool, Dom Fasolo, and John Exactly. We did film that one, so that, I guess, technically will be my last match in EGW for a year. I will be back in a year's time. I'm not retiring. I just have to give it up for a little bit to work on myself because of, like I said, of course, the drugs. and the dispute and everything else. But I want to let you guys know that I have been sober for about a week. I'm feeling great, and I'm ready to put all that behind me and start fresh. It's the year 2020 now. New year, new life, I guess. So we'll see what that has in store for everybody. But I wish everybody the best. EGW, my EGW family, my acwf family. I know you guys are going to kill it. And remember, I will be watching. So yeah, I'll get in touch with you guys or whoever. And if anybody has any questions or anything, you can always go and check out the EGW Entertainment on YouTube, and which you're probably watching now. But don't forget to subscribe as well as Acreage C Wrestling Federation, all on YouTube. You can go and check out the invasion that's going on right now. Whose side are you on? Yeah. But guys, I will be back in a year's time. I miss you all, and to the fans, I appreciate you always paying attention and watching us and cheering us on, and you guys are really who I miss the most. So I can't wait to be back into the ring again, and you'll see a new sober me, and I'm gonna do what I can. So once again, this is Conker Cool, and I really appreciate you guys. Thank you. Happy New Year, and I will see you next time.